table tennis. Mom's brother, Uncle Desmond, was impeccably dressed. He spent the days just, well, Yeah, yes, I think so, but charming and least clever man you could ever meet. His mind was things, so we never find out what. And then finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. Since nature things. Kit Kat. Jacket and have got what can I call her? Nature things. That was charming and least clever man you could ever meet. And most things so. And then there was Cassie, Kiki, Kit Kat, my sister. In her soul sensible jacket and haircut, there was this what can I call her? Nature things. Desmond. He was most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Those things, so we never found out what. And then finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. So sensible jacket and haircut. There was this, what can I call her? Nature things. Desmond. Charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Most things, so we never found out what. And then was finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. So since the jacket and haircut, there was this, what can I call her? Nature thing. He was most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. And those things, so we never found out what. And then there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. In her whole sensible jacket and haircut, there was this, what can I call her? Nature things. Uncle Desmond's most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Most things, so we never found out what. And then finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. So since the jacket and haircut, there was this nature things. Desmond's his most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Things, so we never found out what. And then finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. So the jacket and there was this, what can I call her? Nature things. Desmond's charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Those things, so we never found out what. There was Cassie, Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. Sensible jacket and haircut. There's this, what can I call her? Nature thing. Desmond's most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Of the things, so we never found out what. Some small sensible jacket and haircut. There's this, call her. The Desmond's charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Those most things, so we never found out what. 오케이, 집중하자. 다시 집중하고 잘 집중하고 잘 하고. 좀 최소한 6개월 정도 비자가 남아. Let's see, Kit Kat, my sister. So sensible jacket and his cut. There was this, what can I call her? Nature things. Being Uncle Desmond. He was most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. His mind was on other things, so we never find out what. And then finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. His so sensible jacket and haircut. There was this, what can I call her? Nature things. Desmond. He's most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. Most other things, so we never find out what. And then finally, there's Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. Small sense in a household. 잘 못하네. And then finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. In a household sensible jacket and household, what can I call her? Nature things. I always knew we were a fairly odd family. First, there's me, too tall, too skinny, too orange. My mom was lovely, but not like other moms. There was something solid about her, something rectangular, busy, and sentimental. Was the queen. And he was more normal. He always seemed to have time on his hand. After giving up teaching university student on his 50th birthday, he was eternally available for leisurely chat or to let me win at table tennis. Then most mom's brother, Uncle Desmond, always packed with rest, spent the days just, well, being Uncle Desmond. He was most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. His mind was on things, so we never found out what. And then finally, there was Casey, Kit Kat, sister. In a household sensible jacket and haircuts, there was this, what can I call her? Natural things. Wow! Yeah! I always knew we were a failure of family. First, there's me. Too tall, too skinny, too orange. My mom was lovely, but not like other moms. There was solid about her, something rectangular, busy, and sentimental. Fashion icon was the queen. Dad, well, he was more normal. He always seemed to have time on his hand. After giving up teaching university soon on his 50th birthday, he's eternally available to let me win at table tennis. And then there was mom's brother, Uncle Desmond. He spent the days just, well, being Uncle Desmond. Most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. His mind was on other things, so we never found out what. And then finally, there was Kathleen, Casey, Kit Kat, my sister. In her so sensible jacket and haircut, there were these, what can I call her? Natural things. Her pop t-shirt, her tan very well fit. It was still this to me. Also, although patterns. This train was trying to keep you in a single day. Reaching, no matter what the other. Every Friday, Friday evening, I feel it. No matter what the weather. Yeah. Five. I always knew you were a failure of family. First, there was me, too tall, too skinny, too orange. My mom was lovely, but not like other moms. There was some solid about her, something rectangular, busy, and sentimental. Her fashion icon was the queen. Dad, well, he was more normal. He was seemed to have time on his hand. After giving up teaching university soon on his 50th birthday, he was eternally available for leisurely chat or to let me win at table tennis. And then there was mom's brother, Uncle Desmond. He was carefully dressed. He spent the days just, well, being Uncle Desmond. Most charming and least clever man you could ever meet. I always knew we were a failure of family. First, there's me, too tall, too skinny, too orange. My mom was lovely, but not like other moms. There was something solid about her, something rectangular, busy, and